European civilizations found North and South America in the late 15th century AD, while people from Asia had been in the Americas for at least 15,000 years. Many American civilizations had come and gone by the 15th century, but many were still enormous and thriving. Indigenous peoples' opinions and viewpoints, particularly those from the 15th to 19th centuries, have been preserved in written form less frequently than is ideal for historians. Due to the scarcity of such documentation, people interested in Native American past must rely on traditional arts, folk literature, folklore, archaeology, and other sources. Today, we will take a look at the top 10 Native American empires and kingdoms. Before we get to that, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already. K'ral Supay, 3000 to 2500 BC. The K'ral Supay culture is the first sophisticated civilization uncovered on the American continents. The K'ral Supay communities, discovered only in the 21st century, were located along the coast of central Peru. Nearly 20 distinct settlements have been discovered, with the metropolitan town of K'ral serving as the focal point. Huge clay platform mounds, monuments so massive that they were buried in plain sight, supposed to be low hills, dotted the city of K'ral. Olmec, 1200 to 400 BC. On Mexico's Gulf Coast, the Olmec civilization flourished, building the first stone pyramids in North America, as well as the famed stone baby-faced head sculptures. The Olmec had rulers, built massive pyramids, devised the Mesoamerican ball game, farmed beans, and invented the world's first writing. The Olmec also brought chocolate to the globe by domesticating the cacao tree. Maya, 500 BC to 800 AD. Between 2500 BC and 1500 AD, the ancient Maya civilization inhabited most of the central North American continent, located on the Gulf Coast of what is now Mexico. The Maya were a collection of separate city-states with common cultural characteristics. Their intricate artwork, especially murals, sophisticated water control system, and elegant pyramids are examples of this. Zapotec, 500 BC to 700 AD. Monte Alban in the Oaxaca Valley in central Mexico is the capital of the Zapotec civilization. Monte Alban is one of the America's most researched archaeological sites, as well as one of the few disembedded capitals. Building J, an astronomical observatory, and Los Donzantes, a beautiful carved chronicle of captured and murdered warriors and rulers, are additional notable features of the city. Nazca, 1 to 700 AD. The Nazca culture, which flourished on Peru's south coast, is most renowned for its massive geoglyphs. These geometric designs of birds and other creatures were created by traveling over the huge parched desert's polished rock. They were also skilled in the fields of textiles and ceramics. Tiwanaku, 550 to 950 AD. The Tiwanaku Empire's capital was located on both sides of the border between Peru and Bolivia, on the beaches of Lake Titicaca. Their unusual architecture is the result of collaborative efforts. Tiwanaku, sometimes called Tiahuanaco, ruled over most of South America's southern Andes and coastline during its height. Wari, 750 to 1000 AD. The Wari, sometimes written Huari State, was in close rivalry with Tiwanaku. The Wari polity was located in Peru's central Andes Mountains, and its influence on subsequent civilizations may be observed at sites such as Pachacamac. Inca, 1250 to 1532 AD. When the Spanish conquistadors came in the early 16th century, the Inca civilization was the biggest in the Americas. The Inca were known for their distinctive writing system, the quipu, excellent road systems, and the beautiful ceremonial center of Machu Picchu. But they also had some fascinating burial traditions and an incredible capacity to create earthquake-proof structures. Mississippian, 1000 to 1500 AD. Archaeologists use the term Mississippian culture to refer to cultures that lived along the Mississippi River's length. But the highest level of sophistication was found in the central Mississippi River Valley of southern Illinois, near present-day St. Louis, Missouri, and the capital city of Cahokia. Because the Mississippians of the American Southeast were first seen by the Spanish in the 17th century, we know a lot about them. Aztec, 1430 to 1521 AD. I believe the Aztec culture is the most well-known in the Americas, owing to the fact that they were at the pinnacle of their power and influence when the Spanish came. The Aztecs conquered most of Central America because they were warlike, obstinate, and aggressive. The Aztecs, on the other hand, are far more than warriors. So there you have it, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments section about these Native American empires and kingdoms, and which time period in history you would have loved to witness.